חזרתי לפני כמה שעות ממוסקבה ומברלין. נסעתי לשם במטרה לסייע בהידברות בין כל הצדדים, כמובן עם ברכת הדרך ובעידוד של כל השחקנים. כפי שכולנו יודעים, המצב בשטח לא טוב. הסבל האנושי גדול ועלול להיות גדול הרבה יותר אם הדברים יימשכו במסלול הנוכחי.
Together with Zev Elkin, Israel's de facto Russian expert and translator, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett returning from a last-minute trip to the Kremlin over the weekend. In coordination with Ukraine, Germany, France, and the US, Bennett again trying his hand at mediating a ceasefire between Moscow and Kiev. This, as Putin's bloody invasion of Ukraine entering day 11, with little progress towards a conclusion. And in fact, Ukrainian President Zelensky reported skeptical that anything would come of these talks, but both he and Bennett feeling it's necessary to exhaust every option.
אנחנו נמשיך לסייע ככל שנתבקש, גם אם הסיכוי לא גדול. ברגע שיש אפילו פתח קטן, ויש לנו את הגישה לכל הצדדים ואת היכולת, אני רואה זאת כחובתנו המוסרית לעשות כל ניסיון. כל עוד הנר דולק, חייבים להתאמץ, חייבים, ואולי עוד אפשר לפעול.
Likewise, this is at least the third time Bennett speaking with Putin and Zelensky since the start of the Russian invasion, and Bennett reportedly the first Western leader to meet face-to-face with President Putin since the conflict began. Though as expected, it seems that Putin's still holding firm on his position, a message already passed on to Western allies, as Bennett speaking with Ukrainian President Zelensky and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz after the meeting. Now, as for the content of the 3-hour discussion in Moscow, the primary topic being a need for a ceasefire, but Bennett also bringing up desire to establish humanitarian corridors through which civilians could safely flee the fighting. Then further, Bennett discussing the war's impact on Israelis and the Jewish communities, continued Russian coordination with Israel and Syria, and finally, the fall of the invasion of the JCPOA nuclear negotiations with Iran, particularly as Putin calling for Western sanctions to exclude Russian dealings with Tehran, this in an apparent attempt to keep the talks in Vienna from falling through. Again though, it seems that the talk neither curbing Putin's aggression nor the West's desire to negotiate with Iran. And seeing this coming, many Israelis rejecting the attempt and pointless to begin with.
I think that is no reason to speak with a psychopath. Putin has lost his wits a long time ago, and there is no reason to speak with him.
ILTV Plus, your news from Israel and more 24/7. Start your free trial today. Subscribe at iltv.tv and watch from any device.